Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Today my voice sounds a little worse for the wear. I just got back from 2 weeks plus in Europe and my body is a little worn down, you could say. So thus my very deep raspy voice. But I'm so excited because I am partnering today again with Walmart to bring you some more incredible finds from Walmart that are so on trend and so chic, but so affordable. Truly, Walmart blows me away every time I shop on there. Get right into it. So of course, everything you see today is going to be linked in the order it appears down in the description box. You may also see some of the items pop up on the screen right here, which means you can shop them directly from the video that way. So either way you choose, 2 different ways to shop. And of course, you'll find my sizing down in the description box as well, in case that helps you figure out what size that you might need. This first dress has quickly become one of my favorites. It is this knit button-up dress from Scoop. I'm wearing it in black, but it also comes in like a minty green color. And I really love this just because it is so simple. It's just a very cut and dry black knit sleeveless dress that you can throw on, and it just looks really flattering and just really sleek and chic. And I think it's so easy to style this up or down too. I'm wearing it right now with some fun knee-high black leather boots, but I could also see this being so cute with some white leather sneakers, maybe a pop of color in a boot, a heel if you wanted to make it a little bit more like date night or going out to a nice dinner sort of vibes. So this truly is a very versatile dress that can work so many different ways. Now, don't be fooled by the buttons that go all the way up and down the dress. They're not all functioning. I thought that they were, and then I got it and they only function, like this next button is the last one that functions, and then all the buttons for the rest of the way down are sewn on. So keep that in mind. You will not be able to sort of wear this open as like a duster sort of knit cardigan thing like I was initially envisioning when I first saw it. But that being said, it still is really cute. It's so comfortable on, like so soft. I'm wearing this in my typical Walmart size, which is small. Definitely would suggest taking your regular size if you want like a nice slim fitting look. And if you want it to be a little bit more relaxed, if you're worried about the buttons gaping on the side, as you can see, the buttons are sewn on, but for some reason they didn't sew down, you know, the 2 pieces of fabric. So there still is the opportunity for gaping. That might be a situation in which you might think of possibly sizing up. Now let's talk about this bag that I am styling with this, because this is so good. I literally just can't even believe that this is Walmart. This is from Scoop, which it's my favorite line at Walmart, let's be honest. But I think this is so incredibly well made and chic for just how affordable it is. You've got a faux leather trim on the sides and the bottom, and then the faux leather is the top handle, and then you've got these 2 panels of faux suede on the front and the back of the bag. It is closed by this little magnetic closure here at the top. It kind of just, magnets are pretty powerful. They just kind of find themselves as soon as they get close to each other. And then it is super, super roomy inside. You could fit your entire life in this bag. I mean, talk about a Mary Poppins bag. It's huge. And I feel like we are moving towards bags being a bit more oversized. We went through a long period of time where it was like all these little micro bags that you can't even fit like barely a credit card or an ID in. And now it's swinging the other way, back to big, really oversized bags that I think honestly are a bit more practical, because let's be honest, when we're out and about, we got stuff that we got to take with us, and those little small bags don't really do it, do they? So I love this bag. The faux leather on the sides just feels like buttery smooth, and you can see the stitching throughout just looks really good. This looks like a much more expensive bag than it is. I got it in this really nice olive color, but it also comes in solid black if you prefer that. It is huge. I definitely think this could fit my MacBook Pro in it and then some. So perfect bag, especially if you're somebody who commutes to work and you've got to bring a lot of stuff with you and you want something that's kind of stylish. This will work super, super well. And this like olive neutral color would really go with any outfit. I mean, I dare you to find an outfit that this could not look good with. So that's why I love this. It's less harsh than a black would be, but still just as versatile. Now, can we talk about this coat? This is so fabulous. I am obsessed with it. This is from Free Assembly, which is another great line that is designed by Brandon Maxwell. So that's why they have such good stuff, just like Scoop is. And I saw this online and I just was obsessed with the colors in this. I love the blue, like really pretty cerulean bright blue with the green, a little bit of orange in there with the black predominant base. It's kind of in this sort of muddled looking check print, which plaid and check print is incredibly on trend this fall. I know it's kind of weird because Like plaid, I feel like is always something that is cute in the fall, but this year especially, let me just tell you, like plaid is super, super on trend. I talked about this in my fall 2025 trends video. In case you guys haven't caught that, I'll put that up in the cards and down in the description box if you want to watch that video next. This is such a great little oversized coat that can add a bit of a statement to any outfit that you pair it with. And I love a fun statement coat because sometimes in the winter, especially, you might be in situations where your coat is all that anyone really sees of your outfit because you may never actually take it off. So that's why I love having fun outerwear, because that way I don't feel like I'm not expressing myself that day by like not being able to take my coat off, because my coat is basically making the statement that, you know, I would like to make, if that makes sense. This is really soft. It's 82% recycled polyester and 18% wool. So there's a little bit of wool content in here, which I think is impressive of Walmart to do. I'm wearing this in my typical size small, and you can see it's definitely got a little bit of an oversized fit to it. I can button the buttons, and there's absolutely no pulling on my hips or my booty area, which is like the widest part of me. So there's definitely room to spare, which is nice. So absolutely take your true size. It is meant to have that more oversized look. Maybe you could size down a size if you really wanted it to feel like a little bit more tailored, but I think the oversized slouchy look looks super cute. I love the length of it. And again, the colors in this are so fabulous. I just think this over this black dress with the boots and a cute, fun, colorful handbag to like pick out one of the coat colors makes such a fun outfit that even if it is too cold to take off your jacket, you still have a really cute look to show for yourself that day. This dress is such a gorgeous dress. I literally looked at this when I put it on and I was amazed that this is from Walmart. It really looks like something that you could get from Anthropologie or Free People, but this is from Free Assembly, which again is one of Brandon Maxwell's lines at Walmart. And I got this in my typical size small. I will say, if you want it to look a little bit more snatched in the waist, you could probably size down a size, because you'll see when I turn around that there's some smocking back there. So it's really stretchy. It's very forgiving. You know, it feels like there's a little bit of room in the waist. And because this style of dress is sort of that like dropped basque waist sort of look, you kind of want the bodice part of it to be a little bit more cinched, so you have that contrast between like the small waist and the voluminous skirt that it's giving. So I don't know, maybe try sizing down a size. I think it's definitely manageable because of that stretchiness in the back. This dress also has pockets, which I think is a no-brainer on any skirt or dress that is A-line like this. There's room for them, so why not put them in? You know what I mean? At least that's my philosophy. So I love a dress with pockets. That is amazing. It's got a little zipper here in the front that functions, so definitely be careful, but it's not like easily pulled down. So don't freak out about that. But I think that's kind of a really cool, interesting element to the dress. It's something a little bit different, a little sporty to throw into there, which I really appreciate. It is a very true midi length. I am 5'7", just for reference, so it hits me right above the ankles. Really nice fabric. It's 100% cotton, so it feels nice and lightweight. So obviously probably good for those of us early fall people who live in a little bit warmer climate, but as it starts to get colder, you can just layer a cardigan over it and it'll be super cute. Maybe even like a layering sheer mesh shirt could be a really cool, interesting thing to layer under this dress, just sort of make it work for the more fall or winter appropriate weather. But I love it. I think it just looks so flattering and it really creates a beautiful, very feminine shape on your body. Can we talk about these shoes that I'm wearing with this? I feel like they are so perfectly paired with this dress. You've got the brown little sort of abstract cheetah print spots in the print that goes so nicely with the brown of this dress. It's a little pointed toe kitten heel slip-on mule shoe, and you've got this very padded strap that goes across the top of the foot, which I think is a fun and interesting little design choice. It kind of looks a little bit designer-esque, you know, and I love the more abstract animal print. This is just such a fun shoe that can add a little pop of something to an otherwise maybe simple outfit. Like if you look when I'm wearing it with this plain brown dress, it kind of adds some spice to the look rather than going for a solid shoe. So I love having a print shoe when you have just a solid outfit. It changes it up a little bit. And the kitten heel makes it so easy to walk in these. I could walk in these for a while. I feel like if I worked on my feet, these would be maybe doable for work. And they really don't feel too painfully pointed in the toe also. I just wanted to note that because there are some pointy toe shoes that I absolutely will not do because my feet just say no. But these, very manageable. They feel like they've got a little bit of padding in the sole, so that's nice. But they come also in like a more golden and black version of this. It's like more of a typical cheetah print. So there's some other colorway options, but this with this dress, perfect combination in my opinion. Let's talk about some jeans, because every time I order a pair of jeans from Sofia Vergara's collection, they do not disappoint. When I first pulled these out of the box though, they looked a little small. I was a little skeptical. And when I started to put them on, I was like, oh, feels a little tight. But they have quite a bit of stretch in the jeans. And then once I got them on, I just feel like they make my legs and my butt look really good. Like I feel like it makes my thighs look really slim throughout. And it has just the perfect little amount of boot cut flare to wear with a cute pair of boots. And it's the perfect length also for me too. I, again, am 5'7", and you can see that these hit just right at the perfect place. They're not like dragging on the ground. They don't look too awkwardly high. And they're so comfortable because they have so much stretch. Like these just feel like a dream to wear. And I mean, the butt looks really good in these. I just had to double check. But yeah, looks great. So these jeans get 2 thumbs up in my opinion. Sofia Vergara is a great place to look if you want some very flattering, very comfortable denim at a really affordable price point. Just wanted to quickly shout out also the shirt that I'm wearing with this is also from Walmart. It's from Jessica Simpson's collection. I shared it in my last Walmart haul video, and I've just been loving this so much. I feel like this is the perfect like flowy boho Chloe inspired blouse that I have been looking for. And of course the price was right. So that with the flare jeans and the boots, I think makes such a cute little boho fall outfit combo. Speaking of Jessica Simpson, I grabbed one of her handbags because I spotted this little studded crescent crossbody bag and had to get my hands on it. Studded bags are huge right now. I was just overseas. I was very much watching what the girls over there are wearing, and I saw a lot of like studded leather bags like this. So I thought, you know what? Why not get the look for less? Jessica Simpson's bags are super cute. She has really fun accessories. Not the biggest bag in the world, obviously, but definitely big enough for all of your everyday essentials. It's got a pocket over here on this side, and then on this side of the bag, you've got a zipper pocket as well. So you have a little bit of organizational features inside this. But you can see the straps have like a short little bit of chain on either side, and then you've got a faux leather strap that is adjustable. You could make it a little bit shorter, make it a little bit longer, depending on the length that you like to carry your bag crossbody or on the shoulder. And I also really love this little feature. I did not notice this when I was looking at it online, but it's got this little like metallic butterfly charm that hangs off the bag, which I thought was a cute little feature of this. This also comes like a maroon color, and then there's one other color, I think white, that this comes in. So there's some other color options. It's not studded on the back, but very adorable and obviously super affordable, which I know we all love, right? This is an outfit that I am definitely really into. Let's get started with these pants because they are just something I've been looking for. I've just been on the hunt for a good pair of baggy, wide leg, camo print cargo pants. I feel like camo print is kind of a low-key trend that not a lot of people seem to be talking about, but it is super on trend in terms of like how much I've seen it in like street style situations. Not necessarily so much on the runways, but definitely in street style. So wanted to get a fun pair. This is, you know, your traditional army camo that I would be down to be wearing. The hunting camo is also kind of having a moment, but that's kind of where I draw the line. I feel like that's just a little bit too redneck for me. You know what I mean? But I grew up in Tennessee, so maybe that's what I associate it with. Maybe that's a hot take. I don't know, but that's just how I personally feel. But yeah, these are super cute, very comfortable. They've got an elastic waistband in the back of the pants, so it kind of gives them a little bit more forgiveness in the waist. Kind of a mid-rise, I would say. Now, because this is the brand No Boundaries, which is a juniors brand at Walmart, I decided to size up to a size medium, which to them is an 8 to 10, just because I feel like junior brands, they tend to just run a little bit smaller in their sizing. And I'm glad I did that. I probably could have gotten the small, but they would have been a lot more snug in the bum. And these just fit so comfortable and relaxed, which is what I was going for. So I would definitely recommend, if you are a little bit more curvy like me, if you got a little like more of a booty, some hips, think about sizing up in these if you're thinking about buying them. That way you just have a little bit of extra room, but they're really the perfect length. I'm 5'7", and they hit just perfectly. There's no need for me to get them taken up or have to think about wearing a platform shoe with them or a chunky heel. Perfect length for everyday casual wear. They're just super lightweight. I love the big pockets, and I think I'm gonna wear these a lot this fall. with this really cute little denim vest. I've been seeing this denim vest trend so much over the last couple years. Finally jumping on it. This is from the Sofia Vergara line, and I think it fits so nice. This is in a size small, so it's my typical size. Fits perfectly. The buttons are not gaping or anything. The denim itself has like a little bit of stretch to it, which is really nice. Makes it a little bit more comfortable and helps it shape a little bit better to the body, I think. This does come, I believe, in some other denim washes, but I went for this nice light color. And this looks super cute with the camo pants, but I could see this also being a really cute look to do like a Canadian tuxedo type thing with a pair of jeans. And then if you really want to do like a three-piece Canadian tuxedo, you could throw on a denim jacket over the top and really commit to the look. So I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you are into doing denim on denim or if it's something that you kind of shy away from. It really depends on the day for me. I'm not going to lie. Some days I'm like, yeah, let's go for it. And other days I'm just like, I can't go there today. But anyway, super comfortable little vest. I could see this also being really cute in the wintertime if you wanted to layer like a collared white Oxford shirt underneath it or a thin layering turtleneck so that you could transition this from maybe those warmer fall days into, you know, the cooler months that are coming ahead. So it definitely can be versatile and worn as it cools down. You just gotta style some cute shirts underneath it. I've resisted getting a pair of sneakers like this for a while, but I thought I would just try it out. And these are from the brand Avia from Walmart, I think is how you say it. It's their activewear line, which always has such cute stuff. I have a pair of their sneakers from last year that is like my go-to walk around the neighborhood sneakers. They're seriously such a good dupe for the Hokas. But these are kind of giving those like New Balance dad sneaker kind of vibes. I've been noticing for a year or so that the sneaker trend that I see the most, especially here in LA, and I also saw it a lot when I was overseas in Europe, is this kind of ugly dad sneaker trend. And I really have resisted it for a while because they look like sneakers that I would wear to the gym in the early 2000s, and I would only wear them to the gym. Like, I did not think they were cute. They were like absolutely only for utilitarian use of working out, and that was it. I would never even dream of wearing them outside of the gym. And now people are wearing them all over the place. But these are kind of fun because they are that dad sneaker sort of style, but they're in this really rich burgundy color, which is really on trend. Something a little bit different than your typical white dad sneaker, to do it in this really rich tone. So I really liked that. And I think paired with this outfit is a really super cute, casual fall look that as it gets cooler, throw a jacket over the top of this and make it work for those cooler temperatures. I love a denim dress, and this one is so perfect. This is a Levi's collab that's currently going on with Walmart at the moment. And I just think this is just kind of the perfect little denim shirt dress. It feels so good on, first of all, the denim feels kind of nice and soft. It's not like too stiff or too thick of a denim. So I think that makes it feel a lot more easy and comfortable to wear. It is 100% cotton, which is great. And then as you can see, it has pockets. You've got the top of the dress, which is buttoned up, and then a little zip fly at the bottom. There is no stretch in this dress whatsoever. So make sure you take your true size, read the size chart. I grabbed it in a small, which is usually the size I would take at Walmart, and it fits perfectly. It's like fitted in the waist, but still got plenty of room to make it comfortable on. And it's a great length. It's knee length, so it's a little bit more of a modest dress. Comes in a couple different washes. I got the really dark indigo wash because I feel like that is really the trending current denim wash that is big right now, but it does have like a lighter, more distressed looking one if that's more your vibe. But I love this dress because you can change the vibe of it depending on how you style it, what shoes you wear it with. So whether you're wearing it with like boots or you pair it with some cute little ballet flats, it's very versatile and it can kind of take on the vibe of everything else that you throw on with this dress. And it's classic. I think this is something that you'll have in your closet for a long time because you just can't beat a shirt dress, first of all, and when it's in denim, it's durable, and it's from Levi's, which I feel like is a brand that I go to time and again for really great denim staples in my wardrobe. Talk about this Sofia Vergara faux fur leopard print jacket. I'm obsessed. First of all, I love faux fur. It's really on trend this season, but it's something that I always reach for in the winter because it's just so glam. And I love being glam and anything that feels luxe and a little extra. And faux fur is all of those things. This one is so incredibly soft. Like all I want to do is snuggle up into it and just pet it. Is that weird? Oh, I love it. It feels so good. The coloring of it is really nice. It's kind of subtle. It's not like super in your face leopard print, if that makes any sense. I love this nice big collar on it. It's got enough like oversizedness to it that you can kind of easily drape it over your shoulders, kind of like I'm doing right now with this dress, and it doesn't feel too inhibiting or that it's immediately going to fall off. But obviously you can wear it the regular way and put your arms through the armholes. And it is a nice little cropped faux fur jacket. Sometimes it's nice to do a cropped one because faux fur can add more bulk to your frame. So when you do one that's cropped, that kind of helps to alleviate, you know, the faux fur making you look maybe bigger than you are, which is sometimes I don't love the look. So going for a cropped version will help with that. It helps show off more of your shape, which is great. But this is so good. I literally cannot believe this is from Walmart. I know I've said that so many times in this video, but this is so good. This is a size small, definitely runs true to size, and so cozy. Very medium weight too. Not like super overly too much jacket. This isn't going to be like something you reach for when it's like 30 degrees and below, but 40, 50, this is the perfect weight for that. So highly recommend this jacket. It is so snuggly. I am a huge fan of a ballet flat, and I'm an even bigger fan of a ballet flat that has a little block heel on it. I don't know, I feel like they're just ever so slightly more flattering than the ones that are just super flat. And in my opinion, they're a little bit more comfortable to wear, just having like a little bit of elevation rather than having your whole foot just be flat on the ground. These are from Time and True, and I got them in this really cute kind of avocado green color, which I think is really fun and funky. It kind of has like a retro vibe to it. They do come in some other great colors, like a nude. I believe it comes in black, maybe pink. I'm not quite sure, but there are some other color options if you're not like crazy about these greens, but they're really comfortable. They've got a little bit of cushion in the arch support, which I can't say for a lot of ballet flats I've tried. Even though these are faux leather, they look really good. They look a lot more expensive and well made than you would expect from something so inexpensive from Walmart. So yeah, definitely a fun color for fall, this green. I feel like it can go with a lot of fall autumnal colors. Kind of is a nice funky color to throw into the mix. And like I said with the denim dress that I'm still wearing, like wearing it with ballet flats, it totally changes the way that it looked when I was wearing it with those black knee-high boots. So again, very versatile, and your shoes can really make such a big difference in your outfit, which is why I love shoes so much. That's why I have so many of them. I probably don't need to have so many, but I do. But anyway, these are gorgeous. I love that they have like the little grip on the soles so they're not going to be slippery until you break them in. And all around, just a very comfortable and easy to wear little ballet flat that you can wear with jeans, with slacks, with dresses, with skirts, so many things. Well, thank you all so much for watching this video and hanging out with me today. And huge thanks again to Walmart for sponsoring today's video. Again, if you are interested in anything, they're all linked down in the description box. And if you want to see some more fun finds from Walmart, I'll go ahead and leave my last Walmart haul right here so you can watch that next. And if you want to get caught up on all the fall trends that I've kind of been referencing all video long, I'll put that video right here. So you guys take your pick, which video you want to go to next. I'll see you over on one of these. But if not, that's cool. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.